Welcome to Beyond the Books podcast, where we share the real stories of talented students just like you, learning the skills that prepare us for advanced careers and higher education.
Each episode, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at our technology-driven environment, applied learning, and the industry expert teachers who guide us every step of the way.
From energy and natural resources to advanced manufacturing, health and human services to art, entertainment and design, we're here to show you how hands-on skills can lead to real opportunities and change lives.
So, whether you're unsure about your future or already working your way toward a career, come along with us as we talk about the experiences, challenges, and triumphs of those of us who are turning passion into profession through the educational pathway at GST BOCES.
Welcome to the Beyond the Books podcast. I'm Sadie.
And I'm Jordan.
And today we have our teachers, Kelly Smith and Michaela Beck, to talk to us about FCCLA.
So first off, what is FCCLA?
FCCLA stands for Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, and it's a national technical organization that focuses on leadership development for students in family and consumer sciences.
That sounds great. So what is the purposes of FCCLA? What do you guys do?
So the purpose of FCCLA is to promote growth in the community and talk more about like family and consumer sciences and education and like get student involvement in the community.
Yeah, that sounds
Perfect.
great.
So how does it benefit the students that are involved in FCCLA?
Well, students that are involved in FCCLA get to develop their leadership skills through participation in what we call STAR event projects. STAR events stands for Students Taking Action with Recognition. So there's 30 different STAR event projects that the students can do. They can do individual projects or they can do group projects, and they're able to take any cause they want out in the community, really develop an awesome activity or event out in the community that's going to help the community in some way, or they can do a project that's going to help develop their leadership skills in some way. They can end up taking their projects to state competition and then eventually national competition.
Yeah, so what's that competition like?
Competition takes place in Calhoun, New York, and basically the students go in and they present their project to a panel of 3 judges, and they have to follow a pretty strict rubric. Top 2 people in the event that they're competing in the different level that they're competing in, will get a bid to go to national competition that happens in July.
Wow, that's so cool. So how does FCCLA benefit the students that are in it?
Well, it's been really fun for me to watch like Jordan, like you and Anna and Leah, like work with Donate Life and go into different places and talk about organ donation. And our girls did a volleyball competition, and just to watch them get involved with their community and raise money, like the fact that they raised $6,000 was crazy.
Yeah.
But I think it really helps you guys hone your leadership skills, which is very cool to watch.
Yeah, that's definitely important.
As far as the projects that you've seen, what has been your favorite project that you've ever done? Mainly for
Favorite project? That's a really hard question to ask because we've had so many amazing projects. I've been doing this since 2015, I believe, is when I started as an advisor. I'll talk a little bit about this year. I mean, again, Jordan, your project that you're doing on Donate Life has been awesome, raising awareness of organ donation. Another project that was really cool this year was I had some students that did the volleyball competition and raised $6,000 for cancer research. And that was a really extensive project that an event management that they put together. And then most recently this weekend, our students did a senior ball that took place at Bethany Courtyards. It was a disco ball. So seniors like in high school with senior citizens, and the residents loved it. As a matter of fact, we're going to end up doing that every single year from here on out. So, I mean, there's all kinds of great projects that are happening, and we're really excited to share those at our state leadership conference coming up on the 26th of March this week.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, thank you guys for talking with us about FCCLA.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for being awesome members.
So now we have some students here participating in the FCCLA projects. If you guys wanted to introduce yourselves.
I'm Kaylin Cook. I'm Anna Rummel. And I'm Allie Rummel.
Perfect. So, would you guys like to tell us a little bit about your project? Maybe like starting off with the goals of your project.
So we are the Not Here Project, and our goals of our project is to help impact the community, the youth community, specifically elementary school students in fourth grade about bullying, anti-bullying, how to be a good classmate, a good peer, and hopefully bringing bullying to light and educating them on that while also advocating for them.
Perfect. That sounds great. How does this project come to be? How did you guys plan that?
So we had a few meetings with our partner, Casa Trinity. We met with Anthony Hooks, who works with the organization, and we went over some key points that we wanted to bring to the elementary schools about bullying. And with those key points, we created a plan with a presentation, a few worksheets, surveys to bring to the elementary schools to help educate them and advocate for them on bullying.
Wow, that's so cool. So, what are your guys' future plans for this project? Since you guys talked to Anthony Hooks, you said, is this going to be an ongoing thing or is it just for this year?
Yeah, so we plan once we graduate to pass it down to other students from honestly any school district that is able to. We want to keep advocating for all of the young voices in our community so that they can create their own impact on how they can stop bullying. So hopefully we can do that through Anthony Hooks. He has a lot of connections, so we're hoping that we can continue on this project.
Yeah, I feel like this project has such like a long legacy attached to it, and I think that it can really go far. I'm just so excited to see how it goes. But as far as like the community, as you just mentioned, like how does it feel for you to be doing something so good for our community that it's staying here?
It means a lot for us to be able to go into classrooms and see us be able to bring like light to such a depicted topic. We love to see how they can reflect on how they can react to conflict. And we obviously love to be a part of something like this where we can go in and just see how we can contribute to our community and advocate for young voices who really don't have any.
Yeah, that's so cool. So, as you guys mentioned a little bit ago, you said you went into schools in fourth grade. How was that for you? How do you like interacting with the students? Yeah, tell us about more about going to the schools.
So we went in and we gave them like a couple slides of a presentation and we taught them about bullying, anti-bullying, and then we talked a lot about trusted adults. And then our like one of our main topics was like two wrongs don't make it right. And it was really good to see them have a lot of self-reflection on like past things that they've responded to. And they really were like correcting themselves on like conversations and meaningful responses instead of physical aggression or negative comments to respond towards a situation. And we also saw that a lot of them didn't know that anti-bullying was even a thing. So it was really good to see them like retain the information and really like appreciate it.
You guys are all so enthusiastic about this project. Like I love it so much. What was your guys' favorite part about being involved with this?
Okay, so my favorite was what I just talked about, like seeing them have self-reflection and really retain the information. I loved also when we went in there, we told them that this was really them helping us instead of us educating them. We really wanted them to give us their opinions and form our project. And that was something that seemed really like important to them and it really got them interested in our project.
My favorite part was definitely just seeing them being able to have like a say and how they can stop something that is apparent in their lives every day. One of the main things in the classroom was when we were telling them that one of their drawings was going to make it on a t-shirt that we were going to bring to state competition. They all like got super excited, and it makes us happy to see that they're happy to contribute to something that is just it's cool. I would say my favorite part was when we gave them the activity of drawing what anti-bullying looks like to them, just looking through them and seeing like them putting on examples of how they can help their peers and their classmates, whether it's like including them in something they're doing instead of leaving someone out or picking up someone's stuff that they dropped. Just seeing that our information is being put to use and they're actually retaining that information. It was almost hard for like them to stop drawing. Like, yeah, they just loved doing it. They loved being able to.
I love that.
I feel like anything with like drawing or coloring is just they're like, can we have one more minute? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like having them so engaged was like probably the
Yeah.
best part about the project.
That
Yeah.
was like the most important part was like we're not just gonna like put on a presentation and just like yap at them about like a bunch of stuff, but also trying to include them. And also seeing like the teachers, like they were really happy to see us like being able to come into classrooms and it's great. Yeah.
well, I'm sure, and I'm sure it was a special day for the kids rather than just everyday learning, and they got to have some new
Yeah.
people and learn new things, which is super cool. So,
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see you guys at state competition and see what you guys do. So good luck
Yes.
to that.
Thank
We're so
you.
excited.
And thank you so much for coming on our podcast today.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was today's episode of the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.